Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Hall, and this is your full moon reading with spiritual guidance spanning from March 20th through April 4th, 2019. This is a very special full moon in Libra with very magical energy around it because it coincides with the equinox. We're moving from winter to spring in the northern hemisphere and from summer to autumn in the southern hemisphere. This is such a beautiful transition because it is one in which the veil to the spirit world becomes very thin in the natural world. The equinox is a time of the year in which you have the opportunity to become more and more in touch with the earth's spiritual energies, and perhaps even to connect with the plant and animal spirits or with the elementals. I highly recommend getting out into nature to celebrate this abundant, mystical energy of transition and to also set some intentions with it. Anytime there is a big change into a new cycle of life, we have the opportunity to change ourselves and our circumstances right with it. So, what would you like to clear out? What new things would you like to manifest? Remember, full moons are particularly opportune times for clearing, purging, and letting go so that you can heal and make way for something new. Now, in celebration of this full moon and the gorgeous energy of the equinox, I will be hanging out with all of you live on Bring Me to Life Radio for my upcoming episode of Through the Eyes of the Angels on Thursday the 21st at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be discussing seeing in the dark. Seeing in the dark is a concept that comes to us from shamanism and refers to your intuitive abilities. It harkens to the fact that we can access our intuition by tapping into the subconscious mind, and that we can navigate through the massive amount of knowledge and feeling that we pick up on within it. This full moon will be such a powerful energy for opening your third eye and getting deeper into your relationship with the spirit world. So I do hope that you'll join me for that and maybe call or text in for a reading from the angels and I on the air. Now, to kind of go off that a little further, your inner mystic will be very useful to you during this coming moon cycle and the energies we'll meet in it. We are coming into a cosmic alignment with spiritual energies that are globally helping all of us to see the bigger picture right now. That's happening for us on a personal scale and on the collective scale in terms of our concept of what's happening on the world stage. So dive into your truth this moon cycle. The mystic is good at confronting truth. Shout it from the rooftops. This will help you to see your life's journey from a higher perspective, where the angels can help point out which deliberate action steps will advance your purpose the most at this time in your life. Now, as we move towards the end of the month of March, the Mercury retrograde will be wrapping up around the 28th and the 29th. So at this time, we have some really good news coming in. You'll be getting a green light from the universe on any goals or projects that you've been working on. The angels will help you to see and know where it's time to dive in and just go forward in your life. The projects, goals, or new interests that you dive into now will have a lot of promise and potential to create very, very positive results. It may be a very good idea to celebrate yourself and also your spiritual growth during that time by maybe doing something that speaks to your passions. The angels will be right there celebrating all of that with you, so call them into that. Then as April begins, know that we'll be in that post-shadow Mercury retrograde phase, which is giving us a chance to just continue and go ahead wrapping up and completing any of the projects or work that we really had center plate during the month of March. And of course, for the first phase of all the intentions that you set for 2019, going back to January, February, among the fruits that you'll harvest by the end of this moon cycle in this chapter is an incredibly expanded new way of thinking and relating with spirit. You may feel yourself really seeing into the deeper fabrics of life and soul in such a way that others may not quite maybe be yet in touch with. But this is okay. Remember that growth, innovation, and important creativity all occur on the fringes of society, or on the outer edges and pioneering wild realms of ideology. So don't be afraid to stand apart from others. Dig deep, explore your mysticism. To do so is to get in touch with a very foundational part of yourself and to root into its strengths. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for further guidance. Today I am going to be working with the Mystical Shaman Oracle cards by Alberto Villaldo, Colette Baron-Reed, and Marcela Lobos. If you're interested in finding the oracle card decks that I use in our readings, go ahead and check out the Amazon link in the description below, where I have a whole assortment of great, credible oracle cards to work with. I created that little list for you guys at your request. I had a lot of you asking, where can I find these oracle cards? What are they called again? So as usual, I'll just go ahead and shuffle the deck and let Law of Attraction draw us to the 3 that we need to see most for today. Our first card is the Eagle. The Eagle card. The eagle is a powerful guide in the tradition of shamanic journey and in any practice in which you find yourself communing with the spirit world. Eagle is the representation of rising above the world and seeing it from the highest perspective available. Not only are you able to see the bigger picture, but as eagle, you also have such great sight in that energy that you're able to see the finer details of life too. Eagle comes at a time in your life when it's time to get ready to receive exactly what you want, time to directly receive it. Think of the way that an eagle hunts. Eagle flies high above all things and sees the whole world, then uses its incredible vision to see the tiny movements on the earth below, singling out exactly what it wants. Then it dives down and gets exactly what it wants in an incredibly direct way. This is the message Spirit is conveying. This is what Spirit is helping you to do in your life now. You are embodying higher consciousness and seeing the bigger picture in your life. As you see these truths, you are being asked to take action upon them directly so that you can instantly manifest what it is you want and need. Our second card is the Drum card. The drum. Now, the drum, in the tradition of shamanism, is a grounding and guiding force. Often in shamanic traditions around the world, a shaman earns his or her drum as a rite of passage. It is made as a symbol of the shaman's connection to the spirit world and a sign that Spirit has accepted that person to be a leader among the people. As one practices shamanic journey, the drum beat initiates the trance state and guides people to open their spiritual senses so that they may see into the deeper fabrics of reality, into the realm of the soul. After the shamanic journey is through, then the drum is the thing that calls us back and grounds us once again into our physical bodies and into the earth, calls us to dance all that new energy back into the earth. The drum card appears today as a sign that you are very strong. You are a leader in your life. You have the ability to hone your strength and oneness with life's creative forces by grounding and structuring yourself at this time. Just as the drum creates a vibrational structure that helps us to cast our consciousness out into the spirit world and travel there, so too can you create vibrational structure in your own life so that you can go after your dreams and make them into a reality. The angels would also like to add that it will be helpful for you to hone your spiritual practice in such a way that it helps act as one of your anchors and support systems in your life. So call upon the angels and ask them how it is you might upgrade your relationship with Spirit in order to do so, in order for your spiritual practice to be this anchor. Maybe you'll be guided to pray, meditate, walk barefoot in nature, or maybe practice shamanic journey so that you can discover the pure core of your consciousness and live from its incredible, inexhaustible power. Let's go to our final card. Our third card is the Sorcerer. The Sorcerer. Wow, what an amazing message. The Sorcerer comes to us at the end of this spread of cards as a sign that you are coming into closer union with Source. A sorcerer really is someone who has so clear and in tune a relationship with Source energy, with God, with the cosmos, that that person exudes passionate truth and beauty at all times. That person then has the power to ensorcel other people, to inspire and bring out the passions, dreams, and pieces of God consciousness that live in all of us. You are becoming the Sorcerer now. You are manifesting great abundance and inspiration for yourself and others as a result of this entry into this role. So enjoy it. And trust the angels along with all of your spirit guides as they celebrate your entry into that spiritual power. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was my honor to connect with you, as always. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to support the making of these videos, you can go ahead and join my Patreon community. I love keeping in touch with you guys there, and I have all kinds of great things I share there. If you'd like to stay in touch with me, do connect with me on social media. And if you'd like to join me again on the Thursday the 21st at 12:30 p.m. Eastern for my next live airing of Through the Eyes of the Angels on Seeing in the Dark, then do check out the links in the description below. I've left all the information that you need for all of the above there. If you would like to connect with me for your own private angel reading or a shamanic healing session, you can visit my website at sarahhall.com. It's my honor to get to know each and every one of you. Do know until we meet again that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!